Hey guys, I'm 13 here. You guys, a controversial topic is the fact that I let my dogs run free outside a lot. It's funny because the motorcycle shop I go to, this is their scooter. They lent it to me. I'm getting some work done. But anyways, I just saw their dog. It was crossing the street here at the crosswalk, and it stopped and it looked left and right, and then it walked across the crosswalk, and then it went down there. I called it and it came over, and I told it to get on the scooter because I would take it back. But you could see it actually thought about it. Like, it started to get up on the scooter and thought about it for a second, and then it said, nah, fuck it. I'd rather walk. And it's over here. I'll show you. Where'd it go? Coffee. And it's not the first time I've seen that dog around here. There was another time I was in this area, and I actually picked it up, and then I carried it on my arm, and I rode one-handed and brought it back to the shop. But, you know, he does it on his own free will. Like, it's awesome. It's just awesome that dogs, you know, like, yeah, of course there's a chance it's going to get run over and killed, but whatever. There's a chance I could get run over and killed. A very high chance, especially considering, you know, I'm a tour guide. So, like, whatever. Oh, I could get run over and killed, so therefore I should have a fucking chain around my neck, and I should be tied up to my house for the rest of my fucking life. That's the fucking idiots that are like, oh, your dog shouldn't have freedom, it might get hurt. And I get people that comment about when I take my dog out and I keep her, she sits on the floor of the scooter, and people comment like, well, what happens if you crash? Well, what the fuck happens to me if I crash? I get fucking hurt too, you know? That's fucking life. That's, you know, if I crash, a little thing called fucking life happens, or death. But anyways, yeah, so I'll just show you how far the dog walked. I got a picture to prove that I did see it. I took a picture with my phone. I could add that in. But it walked like, it's not too far, but still. It's down, it's the middle of downtown. There's tons of traffic around here. I wouldn't feel overly safe with my dogs walking around this area, but you know, like I said, it's not the first time I've seen that dog travel far from the motorcycle shop. I remember the first time they lost it, like the owner's wife like kind of threw a fit, and she got mad at the owner of the shop, and she's like, you know, you should keep a better eye on him, etc., so forth. And she was like crying, and then they found the dog like weeks later, and it was just like within a block or two of their house. It was at a 7-Eleven. It was just like living outside of 7-Eleven. And then they brought it back, and then they kept track of it for a while, but then it would wander off, and then it would come back on its own. It would wander off, come back on its own. So now they're just used to it, and what an amazing life for the dog. It's got freedom, man. It's always the Americans too. It's always the Americans, like, fucking, you know, if a dog shouldn't, dogs need to be leashed always, you know. America, land of the free, and they just hate anything. And then, you know, but in actuality, they have like they're losing all their freedoms, and I guess that's probably what it is. They're jealous when they see a dog that's freer than themselves, and then they get all hateful. It's an air filter, and it's just got like a bag over it. It's interesting.